Hello, everybody. Good morning, and welcome back to Lawyers and Dragons here for episode 5. And we had a little fun during the intro there as David both dropped out and came back. So I'm already hitting buttons as fast as I can this morning, hoping to keep up. If you haven't seen, we do have some new emojis in the membership for folks that want to just hit you with Trinity's gavel or show Laima's teacup or anything else. We've got a lot of new emojis for members if you want to check those out. And thank you to everybody who's already donated membership so that more people can use those emojis and have fun. We've also been adding a few things to the store. If you haven't seen, we've got a Lawyers and Dragons water bottle and a V-neck tee, which was much requested, as well as a zip-up hoodie. So if you like any of those styles, then they're there for you. And we've got all the Lawyers and Dragons stuff that we had in before in the store. So check it out. And with that as our introduction, let's get started with Adventuring with David.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Adventuring with David here on Lawyers and Dragons. This is Echoes of Eternity, episode 5. Let's go ahead and get the Gimlet out of the way. Ian is not with us today due to reasons. And so let's just go ahead and recap what happened last week as the three of you were turned into chocolate bars.
Huh?
What?
Yes. You.
Now, wait a minute. I know I've had a few medical conditions in the recent past. I feel like I would remember that.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. You have chocolate sickness, which is you've forgotten the last 7 days worth of information. So you would have missed that. So the three of you were turned into chocolate bars, and Gimlet carried you around in a bag. And time passed, and you all returned back to normal and find yourselves out in the woods. Not where you were last time, just kind of out in the woods somewhere. The faint smell of smoke coming from off in the distance. And as you all return back to normal, having no idea that things have happened and no idea that you've been turned into a chocolate bar, you see Gimlet stepping forward, finding a bushel of ghost peppers. And upon ingesting several ghost peppers, after ingesting several of them, you see as Gimlet himself is then magically turned into a small ghost pepper. There is now a ghost pepper wearing a blue wizard hat on the ground. What do you do?
You never know what you're going to get here in Lawyers and Dragons.
I don't understand.
I mean, I was expecting that he was going to turn into a ghost with the ghost peppers. But, I mean, maybe it's better this way?
It's entirely unclear exactly whether we're referring to ghost peppers as we know them or ghost peppers in some other capacity.
That is up to the imaginations of everyone here.
Open your imagination doors, people.
So yes, Gimlet has turned into a very, I'd say, red ghost pepper, and it is wearing a little blue wizard's hat. And Hardy will say,
a really cute image.
It is very cute. Look at him. He looks so cute. I'm sure he'll change back soon. Something you can't always be ready for is the spontaneous polymorphings that happen here in eternity.
Would you describe the hat as pointy?
I mean, if I take my paw and I whack it a few times, it won't be, but it sure is now.
Try the whacking it a few times. We won't tell him anything.
We don't need to hit Ghost Pepper, Gimlet.
I have your permission. I'm going to put a slight bend in it, so it is no longer a pointy hat. It is now a bendy wizard hat.
Okay.
Well, I think we should grab the ghost pepper and put it in our bag.
Well, be careful with which hands you grab that, because they're spicy, and just like he was in little Gimlet form, I imagine that'll make you cry too.
He's a spicy guy. There's no question.
Snarky guy, spicy guy. These good labels for people.
Yeah. So who's picking him up and putting him in what bag?
Yeah. Let's put him in the bag.
Well, Laima's going to first just pick up the hat off of Gimlet and just put it right over onto Hardy.
Oh, that's spicy.
You're gonna
Okay,
give Hardy a magic hat?
It's tiny.
it is quite fitting, and it goes really well. See, now I'm cosplaying both Ghostblade and Gimlet at the same time.
Hardy
You just
in
need to
armor
like
with a magic
add
hat.
little pieces from everybody else, and then you've got everyone.
Hardy can be all of us. The superhero.
We are all Hardy.
We are yes,
That,
yes, we are.
He's not running for Congress. I mean,
Thank God.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that we wouldn't elect a talking magical cat if it was available to us?
100% we would. That's why I said thank God.
Well, it probably wouldn't be a fair election, to be clear.
you can't say those two words combined on this.
That's right. Folks that are watching this in archive form, that little YouTube comment about election fairness, just ignore that. We're all good.
that was completely hypothetical and fantastic in an imaginary world.
Right,
We're not talking about.
Yeah, this is where in eternity, where you could just become, mayor of small town, and subject people to using Hardy credits.
Which is an emoji now. So hey, we got all sorts of options.
So you guys will find yourselves with a new Gimlet Ghost Pepper companion, and you all you're out in the woods. You don't really know how you got here. You don't know how much time has passed since you last got out of the cave. But what you do hear is the kind of muttering of a small voice off in the distance of the woods.
Uh-oh. What
All
kind?
right,
Do
I
we
would like-
recognize this voice?
I'd like to pay special attention to this.
And you very much hear, we could go ahead and bring our additional player on. And you hear that the kind of talkings of what sounds like a young girl off in the distance of the tree line.
I don't know. I've kind of tried everything I can think of. Do you have any ideas? Yeah, I didn't think so. Really, maybe if we find someone who could help us, we could do this. We can do this. It's not the worst birthday ever. It's been pretty good so far.
Is there anyone visible to whom she's speaking, or is she just speaking to the clouds?
Are you as you look through the tree line, you'll see this small girl who's sitting on a tree stump, and there's no one else around. What do you all do?
Well, I say hello.
Yep, that's character.
Of course.
I
Right.
was waiting for it.
What a serendipitous occasion! Hello.
Oh, serendipity. I like it. All right. Who are you, little person?
I'm not little. First off, thank you.
Oh.
My name is Serona, and what is your name? Wait, Hardy?
Oh crap, guys. It's her again. So
Wait, what do you
Hey.
mean?
wait. Hi Sarona. Good to see you. Hey, don't
Really
let her
good to-
nearby wooden houses, okay? She's an arsonist. Anyway, hello. Good to see you again. How are you?
Hey, you were there burning the house with me, buddy.
This is possible. Possibly true, but
Yeah.
Laima immediately like walks forward and is like, "Hi, I'm Laima."
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Serona.
So what's this about burning things down?
Oh, well, there was this guy, and he was like really mean, and there was this other person who had his friends all turned into chocolate bars, and he wouldn't let me eat them, which was, I think, kind of ridiculous considering today is my birthday. But after we, kind of went on this little adventure, we burned down a house because the guy who turned him into chocolate bars needed to learn a lesson.
I like
mean-
your style, like a lot.
I kind of
I like yours too. I like your armor. It's like really armory.
Thank you. Tell me more about the arson and this person that deserved what they were getting.
Oh, he's just a little guy who flies around. He's okay. Like, I respect him. Like, as a fellow prankster to another prankster, he's kind of like my colleague. So I really respect his hustle. But at the same time, he can take it a little too far.
Okay. All right.
He can
Sounds
also
like
be a
we've
little
made a new
both.
friend.
I mean, she's burning down houses. She's got one in my book already.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really like you guys.
You guys make me a little concerned sometimes. You know,
Hardy, did you bring these people to meet me for my birthday?
I didn't know you were going to be out here, frankly. But I'ma just say yes.
Mm-hmm. She just like squints at him.
It's, that is some. Everybody else kind of got magicaled away. What are you doing out here?
I'm trying to discuss with Fluffy and see if we can invent a way to get out of here.
Who's Fluffy?
Oh, he's my best friend. I pretend.
Laima just kind of looks around.
Yeah, is he around? Is
Yeah, he's around. He's around here somewhere. Hey, Fluffy. I pretended him, so he's still kind of becoming real. You can't see him yet. If I pretend him hard enough, though, it'll happen someday.
Laima's gonna start like checking around in the bushes just to make sure that there's not some kind of like weird trap.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, yay. That's always going to be my reaction to rolling things. Investigation is not my strong suit, though. Ooh, but it's a 19.
Laima, as you start looking around, you don't see anything in the form of traps, but what you do notice is that there are very large tracks in the ground around the area.
Do I recognize these tracks? Like what kind of beast they might be from?
They seem to be some kind of large creature. Give me a history check to see if you recognize the tracks.
Okay. 13.
You do not recognize the tracks.
Dang.
Wow, those must
Not
be
enough.
tracks. Yeah.
oh, tough?
Okay.
Do the tracks go in any
Laima's-
particular direction?
They kind of just go around the perimeter. Some go off in one direction, some go off in another. It looks like they've gone off in one direction and doubled back this way.
Serona, is Fluffy friendly?
Oh, yeah. He's really super friendly. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Laima's going to like just
Befriended
follow the tracks
goblins.
during this conversation.
Laima, as you start following the tracks, and give me an investigation check.
All right. 16.
16. As you're walking by, you notice kind of stuck to one of the trees is a tuft of green fur.
Okay. Laima's going to turn to Serona and be like, does your friend Fluffy, is he normally green when he's not pretended?
Huh? No, I don't know what color he is. I've never really gotten to see it.
Okay. Have you seen anything around here with green fur?
No, I don't think so. Why? You're asking a lot of really specific questions.
Well, because there's this large tuft of green fur that I just found and some very large animal, some kind of beast tracks. And I don't know, we might not be alone here.
I think at this point, Serona is going to jump down off of the log thing, that tree stump.
And as that happens, I need nobody and Ghost. Actually, I need everybody to give me a perception check.
Okay. What are we
Nat
perceiving
20,
today?
23.
23.
23.
8.
That's an 18.
So nobody in Serona won't catch this at first, but Laima and Ghostblade, as Sirona jumps down off of the stump, you see it look like this and begin lighting up. And it looks very similar to the markings on the stone drawn by a kid.
I was going to say, is there a koala on there?
And as that happens, you see a little vision of this guy appear, sitting on the stone.
Georgie. I mean, Pip.
And he just starts talking. And he says, so we're out on an adventure. My father is very sick. And Ilyar believes that if we could find these really old elves called Celestria elves, apparently they have some type of magic that can help cure my dad. So we've been on the road for a long time now. My feet are really starting to hurt. And, oh, you want to see my cat?
Oh.
And you see the kid kind of step away for a second. Just disappears before stepping back in to frame, holding a little black kitten that he holds up. Says,
is it Hardy?
This is my cat Heart. And it cuts out.
He knew Hardy as a kitten. That's why he's super best friends.
And with that, I need everyone to roll initiative as Pip goes to say, this is my cat Hardy. A very large creature emerges from the tree line and smashes the tree trunk, and it looks like this.
Oh, crap. Sorry, darn it.
Oh no.
How much initiative do we have this morning? We have 4 initiative.
My initiative is 1.
Oh no.
10.
Also 10.
Okay.
Oh God, this is going
Veritable
so well.
go-getters.
Okay. So this creature is going to emerge from the tree line, and you're going to see that it has this kind of green fur over its head, like a mane, with these large claws and these massive teeth. And it steps up, and it stands at about 10 feet tall, and just smashes this tree trunk in front of you. Blue shards and blue magic just kind of flutter off into the air, and it just looks up at you all and says, Hardy. And it gets ready to swing, and it's going to run forward and go to swing at Ghostblade because you are the closest one to it.
How close am I to it before it swings at me?
You are within 5 feet of it.
Oh no.
So can I take an evasive action?
Is that a bonus?
Yep.
Or is that a reaction?
Let me see. I have uncanny dodge. When someone I can see tries to hit me, I can use my reaction to have the attack's damage.
You absolutely can. Let me roll to hit. I'm just going to display the map in a second. To hit does a 13 hit?
Nope.
So it goes to swing at you and just kind of brings its fist down and boom, hits the ground, which shakes the ground beneath you. And with that, it is Laima's turn.
Yeah, during all of this, Laima's like pointing at it and saying, "That's the green fur I was talking about. It's here." And then she's gonna take her crossbow and she's gonna shoot at it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be a 14. No, 19.
Oh, 19 hits.
Yes. And then for damage, it's going to be a 9. Womp womp.
Oh, 9's pretty good.
Oh, is it?
An arrow flies. Well, yeah, high enough. It's gonna move the needle a little bit. So,
okay.
a crossbow bolt flies off from Laima's crossbow, hitting this creature right in the shoulder. Goes as it kind of groans in pain. Lime, is there anything else on your turn?
And then Lima's she's gonna kind of like run around to the side to kind of flank this thing so that we're not all in a cluster.
So
Yeah,
there.
like right there. Basically,
Oh, I think we're in a cluster, Laima.
I thought this was a PG-rated show.
He said cluster.
He did. We can fill in blanks.
That's why it's a PG-rated show.
I don't understand.
Huh? Sarada, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to bend down and grab a handful of little pebbles and cast Magic Stone. And while I'm doing that, I'm also reaching into my pouch to pull out my little slingshot. And I'm going to...
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Okay.
So, okay, I saved it for that instead of my initiative roll, so I'm happy with that. That is D6 plus 3, 4, 7, 10 damage.
Hey. Anything else on your turn?
She's screaming, "That is not fluffy!" And she's like, "Ah!" And then she's gonna probably sprint a little closer to Laima. Like, yeah, about like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As you fling a rock, a magic stone, it strikes true on the creature's large fang and shatters the one on the left, and it goes just groaning and yelling in pain as you just bursted one of his fangs. I will eat you.
Original.
That's never a good
I
sign.
don't taste good. I don't taste good.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Who needs a new weapon? Is what Laima will say.
That was a good one, nobody. That was a good comeback.
Took me a second.
That was a big funny. Ghostblade, it is your turn.
Still within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Sneak attack, 2 weapons, Soul Stealer, and Dagger.
Ooh.
Okay.
Soul Stealer is a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
And then let me do this. The damage on that is let's see. 4 plus it's 10 for 1 weapon. The dagger 23 to hit.
Oh, hit.
And that is, let's see, that's 7, and then 12 damage.
Wow. Okay. So please describe how you eviscerate this creature.
Oh, a dagger's going in the eyeball.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. Ghostblade is going to swing upon this creature, dealing damage, and then take his regular dagger and just plunge it right into the creature's eyeball. Just kind of a greenish goo of blood kind of emerges from that spot. And with that, Ghostblade, give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm perceiving things too. I've gotten better at the murder stuff.
Is he gonna be transported again?
16.
Ghostblade, on a 16, as you stab this creature from like the peripheral of your vision, you can see kind of behind this creature is just kind of standing there and like trying to wave to get your attention. Looks like the guy from inside of your dagger.
What?
And he is right here.
He's on the outside.
He's just kind of standing there waving to get your attention.
Oh, then is like he's in the flesh real, or is this a vision, or
you get the idea. You could kind of see through him, like he's just kind of he's standing there like like a projection.
okay? Can I ask everyone else? Can you guys see him? Like that vision that's there? No,
The
no one
giant
else.
monster you just murdered. Yeah, we see him, buddy. You got him. You got him.
Laima's gonna be like, yes, congratulations, Ghostblade. Yes,
No,
you killed one.
No.
Wow, really going
You
for
know what?
favors there, huh? Fishing
You guys,
for compliments.
You guys really gotta stop throwing shade. I've dispatched a lot of bad guys, and I don't lose my flail or get eaten by any of them. Like we're doing okay.
Guys, he's having a
I meant-
moment.
I meant the gentleman that's standing over behind him. No,
And as you look back at the gentleman, you could see him like trying to speak to you. He's like yelling at you, but you don't hear him yelling. It's just kind of muffled, like he's trying to get through but can't. And all you can hear him saying is, "Use fire. Use fire."
use fire.
I like our
Okay.
tutorial guy.
We're supposed to use fire. Am I supposed to use fire? Well,
Use fire. And with that, just for the projection fades.
all right. Laima, can anyone cast and light this thing on fire?
What? Hang on. First
Is it
of all, you
revivable?
want us to all give you credit for destroying this beast, and then you claim that
No,
there's some
just-
dude behind him. Now you want me to light things on fire. What is going on here?
You're being very
I don't
talkative
know.
for a really critical situation right now, guys. Ah!
Serona the arsonist. Do you want? Are you bored?
Little busy.
With that, it's nobody's turn. Now, you have not heard the same message Ghostblade just got, which was to use fire. But as you look up at this creature, which has a dagger in its eye, and Ghostblade is still standing there holding the dagger in its eye, where Laima shot it with an arrow, you see as the arrow itself just kind of falls out from the creature's skin and heals over.
Oh no.
Well, I hope his tooth can heal that way. I've had tooth pain before. That's no fun.
Nobody, what do you do?
Well, regardless of not hearing any messages, I was going to try to use my giant flaming greatsword anyway. So
Ooh.
let's try that.
Okay. You step up to it.
22. on
22
hit.
is a hit.
And 9 on damage. Flaming.
Go ahead and describe how you're attacking the creature.
I am going to take this great sword, put it all the way behind my back, and use a giant overhand slam on it.
Okay. Your sword ignites, and as you bring it down over your head, you hit him right in the shoulder. And as you connect with it, your sword begins to push out more flames, and the creature starts groaning in pain, just as it was before. And you're seeing that just kind of spreading is this burn mark where you've touched the creature. You've done 9 damage. Is there anything else on your turn?
Yes, now I would like to say, okay, we fought a little bit. We know we've hurt you a little, but how do you know Hardy?
I was sent to eat him.
Yes, I mean, he can be annoying, but how do
Please
you know him?
don't let him eat me.
Hardy, we're not going to let anybody eat you today, I don't think. We don't know.
It is still early, okay? He just he says, I was sent to eat Hardy. What do you say?
Well, that seems unlikely now, friend.
I am not friend.
Oh, he's gonna
That
try
was
and make you
self-evident
one.
with the flaming sword in your shoulder. The sarcasm.
I will break sword.
Okay, good try, bud.
Do you use your second attack?
Yeah, I'll use my bonus stack.
Okay.
We'll do it again. 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
And 9 more damage flaming.
9 more damage. Where are you striking him?
Well, it was lodged in his shoulder. I'm pulling it up and then back down.
Okay,
Same
yeah.
place.
So, and you're just going to see as more burning happens in that spot. Now, unlike all of the other wounds, it looks like this is not healing.
Ooh.
We might want to burn him, team.
And
I have no problem with that.
I know, Laima.
Really? Because you challenged me when I said maybe light him on fire.
I simply don't like being asked to take orders. You know that. You guys should know this by now.
Did you listen to the sentence you just said out of your mouth? I don't like being asked to take orders. It was a suggestion. It wasn't even an order.
hey, guys, and then she's going to try to eat him after they burn him.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true.
If the meat is good, why
Oh my
waste
god.
it?
If the meat is good, why waste? Oh no.
No
Oh,
parts of the buffalo.
okay.
Come on.
Anyway, okay. It's Grumble's turn. And he's gonna go. He is going to just kind of lift his hands up, make giant fists, and then smash the ground to try to knock the two of you prone. I need both of you to roll dexterity saving throws.
Wait, which two?
Ghostblade and nobody.
Dex save.
Is Ghostblade close enough to get my
He is 10 feet away.
So my dex save was a 17.
mine was a 16.
Okay, so both of you, as he hits the ground, both of you aren't knocked prone, but you will both still take a total of 12 damage. Half. So it's 24, so you take 12.
I don't want
12. And that doesn't, well, I can't even dodge it because, oh well. 12 damage.
Ow.
Look how sad you've made him, giant monster.
Give me Hardy, and I will leave.
No.
What are you gonna do with him?
Eat him.
He
No.
already said he's going to eat him.
We're not gonna let you eat Hardy.
One bite. Everyone knows the rules.
What
Everyone knows
rule?
the rule.
It's really a copyright hit from Barstool Sports.
Okay, it is Lima's turn.
Okay. Well, Lima's with that, Lima's gonna be like, "No, you're not." She's gonna use a more colorful term, but she decided to hold it for this one. And so she's going to. How far is she from him?
You are 25 feet away.
Damn. Okay. All right. Then what she's going to do is, she is going to use Flaming Sphere
Okay.
right at his head.
What does that do? You have to read it because I don't know what it is.
Okay. So Flaming Sphere is a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire, appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving. It's this turn. When you move the sphere, you can direct it over the barriers up to 5 feet tall and jump it across pits up to 10 feet wide. Okay, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna ram it right into his head.
You're trying to cook him.
Yes, literally
for
cook.
purposes.
Was there an option to pole vault with it?
I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, casting flaming sphere.
I think that's a save, right?
Yeah, he needs a 14.
14. Let's see.
You can't tell him what he needs.
But I need.
He's not going to.
I mean, the dice are going to be the dice anyway.
Oh.
Oh no.
He rolls a nat 1.
Oh, okay. Gotta respect the nat 1.
I knew changing all your dice to ones would work.
Like, I can't make it up. It's like, it's a Google roll and it says nat 1.
Do you remember when I spin kicked your giant winged monster into that pit? That was a good day.
All right. Well, Laima just ignited him with a flame sphere. Roll for damage.
Okay. And also, by the way, as she's like hurling it at him, she's like, "Eat this." Okay,
no.
So what do I roll for damage? D20?
No. It should
Oh wait, no,
say
sorry.
on there.
Okay, sorry. It's a 3d6. Okay. Whoop.
Yes.
I should probably read the stuff. It's a 9.
Okay, so as you say, "Eat this," and you throw a flaming sphere at him, it just kind of hits him in the face as he turns to look at you. As he gets hit in the face, no dexterity at all there was going to save that, and he just it burns my face.
It's much more brutal than we usually are.
You see all of his facial fur is starting to just cinder away, and it's just all getting ruined. A foul stench starts emerging. It's not pleasant.
It's burning hair.
Laima, anything else on your turn?
Let's see. Is there anything extra that I can do here? Let me take a look. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. Okay.
What are you going to carve your initials in him?
Not a bad idea. So yeah, I don't know. I guess not. I guess I'll move a little closer. How about that? I'll move about 10 feet closer to him.
Okay. You've moved 10 feet closer. Okay. And with that, it is Sirona's turn.
Okay, Sirona is freaking out a lot now, and she's going to hurl produce flame. But as she does so, she's also going to scream, "Hey, Fluffy, if you're around, I really need your help. Could you help me cook this guy, please?"
Oh.
Okay.
Fluffy's a chef.
And for the produced flame that she hurls, that is going to be that misses. That's a 6 total, so never mind. That's it.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Is she persuading Fluffy to appear and help?
Yes.
19 plus.
Yes.
Yeah, am I? Is that what this is? 19 plus 3.
Oh yeah. Come on, Fluffy.
As you go to produce flame, just a kind of almost pitiful amount of flame emerges. But as you look up, you see that kind of up in the tree line, just from out of nowhere, you just see a hurl of fire emerge from the air and descend upon this creature, incinerating him. And it leaves a scorch trail this big
Fluffy cooked him.
Oh God.
The creature's waving its hands. Fire burn! Waving its and flailing its arms around before falling to its knees. Its fur completely singed.
Is it dead?
Its head is kind of spinning. So it's not totally dead. It is still alive.
Does it have stars swirling around its
It has
head?
stars swirling around its head, yes.
Spinning. Okay.
Hardy, he was after you. You want to finish this?
How does one finish this?
I don't know. He's
Cats usually pee on things they're upset at.
Most
I'm not sure that'll help.
I am not most cats. I have a little bit of, I guess, civility.
Do you know who would have sent this guy after you?
Hey, who sent you after to eat me? And he's just like, Lady Savannah. Oh, see, it's the lady, the mean lady who took Pip sent him.
Oh. Well, does anyone else have feelings on decapitating this thing?
I don't know.
I
that we
have a
need to
feeling that it should
decapitate
absolutely
anybody.
happen.
See? I knew that Laima was on board with that.
What do you all do as combat has ended?
Oh, he's dead.
Well, he's not. He's still alive. He's just no longer in combat.
Laima, maybe you should put him out.
Of his misery?
No. Let him not be on fire anymore. I think we've got him. I don't think he's a threat to us.
Because we cut his head off?
I don't
No,
know.
he's definitely still a threat, guys. He's really big.
He's starting to try to stand up now.
Yep, that's
Can
still a
we-
threat.
does-
He's trying to get up.
Does anyone else need
Yeah, we're not-
persuasion here?
We're not putting out that fire.
And
We are
he's-
not putting out that
He
fire.
is trying. He's turning and walk, like just trying to step back. He's trying to turn around. Yeah.
Lima's gonna use some thaumaturgy to rumble the ground beneath him to try to trip him.
Why?
Why are you doing this? Why not just someone just
He
Because she
immediately
doesn't
falls
like
over.
him.
All right. Lima's convinced me. Ghostblade, do your thing.
can I borrow the big flaming greatsword? No?
He's now crawling. He is further away now.
David is trying to save the
He's
monster.
so,
He's so far away.
Pitifully.
David's like, don't kill him. Don't
army
kill him."
crawl.
Fine. Fine. You know what? Subtlety is a skill that you just.
Wait, Are you guys really just going to let him crawl away like that? This is
So you
kind of
got-
pathetic. Gimlet would have dropped a scary horse on him by now.
All right, Lima's gonna just run forward and run and jump onto his back, put her hands on its neck, and use burning hands to finish him off.
Lima,
Just
that's a circle of fire. He's on fire, and now you're gonna
Dang.
flaming
Doesn't
hands.
matter.
She's-
Only fire will
she-
kill him, so it's got to be fire.
What? Wouldn't it be nice to have a giant ice monster on our side?
It's not gonna happen. Nobody, it's not gonna happen.
Roll for damage.
Okay.
Yeah, he
It's a
failed
10.
that save with a 5. Yeah. It just,
One of these days, I'm gonna convince a giant monster to join the team.
You were close with the dragon.
Today is not that day.
Delete.
Well, no, we have impulse control issues.
He's
That
just
wasn't
dead.
it. He literally said that the mean evil lady that turned Pip into the little stone and brought him back into the Eternity Stone, not Infinity, sent him to kill Hardy, and then in the process he tried to kill us and he inflicted damage. I feel no shame.
But it
He
is
also
possible.
wanted to eat Hardy. I mean,
There's
you know,
more going on than we know right now, right? This lady Sylvania is running around doing things to Pip and Hardy. We've got Pip talking to us in memories about his dad, which seems to be the guy with Iliar, who I think from like the first book was like king.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you had to, and all of those things. Yes.
Hardy agrees, so we can listen to the Magic Cat on this one.
It is. I'm not very good at remembering things. So I'm just going to agree with everything you said.
I'm sorry. If I may interject for just a moment, I have an observation to make. Hi. I am
Hi.
Serona. I still don't know your name.
Hello, Serona. My name is
But-
Nobody.
Wait, that's your name is Nobody?
Technically, no, but yes.
Technically, what do you mean technically?
Yeah, we can get into it later.
His name
Long
is
story.
Coblin, actually.
Okay.
His name is Coblin.
not
He was
Coblin.
given a new name.
I am a
Okay.
goblin.
This is interesting. Okay, so let me just say, as someone who is, prone to making friends randomly in the woods, and she gestures between herself and all of you,
As am I.
you're making some pretty big mistakes with the kinds of friends that you're making, because that guy wants to eat your other friends, so, like, you need to really sort out your loyalty priorities.
This is why we dispatched him.
Yes, but I make a lot of friends that want to murder other friends. That's kind of the way it's been.
Well, just
We're
because
friends
that's
in
the
air
way
quotes?
it's been doesn't mean that's the way it should stay.
You make a good point.
Thank you.
She makes very interesting point. Like we don't need to befriend giant bat creatures in caves that want to eat us, or gloom beasts. We don't need to befriend. I think we should probably
I just
make
think
sure
we shouldn't launch into attacking everything that moves. That's all.
Says the person who drop kicked a bat into a pit.
After trying to talk to it.
One
To be
sentence.
fair, no one attacked this guy until he said that he was going to eat Hardy. And we don't like cat eaters, do we?
Oh,
No,
I like
just pig people eaters and like other thing eaters.
Not people. No one here
We
is
only
eating
eat
people.
pig people. right?
Only pigs. Pigs.
I mean, they were pigs that
People.
spoke common.
They were pigs.
That's
Slice them up. They were bacon. That's what they
Say
were.
what? Did they walk on 4 legs or 2 legs?
Doesn't matter.
I did.
Okay. Well, we could get into the consequences of eating people later. So Verona, do you have any idea where the heck we are right now? Because last
Well,
we were coming out of the cave. I'm
yes.
not good with directions.
As a matter of fact, and she kind of looks around, we are in the woods. You can tell by the trees that are to this side and that side and in front of us and behind us and like kind of all around. So that makes this the woods.
She's sassy, Hardy.
Jiminy Christmas.
No, I'm just really smart, actually. Fluffy? Hey, are you still around? Thank you for saving us. Everybody, I think you guys should probably say thank you to Fluffy because that was totally his fireball. I know it looked like I was doing really cool magic, but that was not me.
I'm really curious. When you said that you imagined Fluffy,
I
and that
pretended
he's an
him,
imagine.
yes.
You pretended him.
Mm-hmm.
Did you pretend him into like actual existence?
Yes, because my mama always said that if I believe in my dreams, they will come true. So,
Can you dream for a lot of gold and maybe like a house on a magical hill that no one comes and bothers you? And
I
That's a
don't
good
want that,
dream.
though. I have all that.
oh,
Ugh.
Ghostblade.
I wanted
can you
a
dream
friend
on
for you
behalf of
to-
other
to-
people?
Maybe you need to pretend your own dreams.
Yes, exactly. There's a lot of power there. Like, I pretended Fluffy, and he's becoming more and more real. because I'm dreaming him up. And every time I dream him, he's a little bit more real.
I dream of murder, and every time I run across little things, there's more murder happens.
Well,
I dreamed the dream of times gone by.
She looks over at the big scorch mark and goes, yeah, I can tell your dreams have lots of power. There's lots of murder happening, yeah.
Hey,
That sounds about right.
all right.
maybe-
I said thank you, Fluffy. Thank you, Fluffy.
Nice.
Ghostblade,
Lima's
give me
gonna
a
like just
perception
look
check.
up at the tree. Thank you, Fluffy.
Perception check.
A perception check.
Oh no, that's a 10. I'm not very perceptive after.
On a 10, you feel a hoof of very warm breath hit the back of your neck
Oh,
from
nope,
a high direction.
nope.
Just a
I said thank you. I meant it. I was being sincere. I just got that just made me so uncomfortable. Just imagine.
all right, so we could have these discussions, but we should probably get out of the woods. Let me see. I have here the map. It's still I didn't clean it, unfortunately. I left all of my paw prints and these lines all over it from the last time we looked.
Let's
So
see.
we
Wait, are you trying to go to Ecuador?
we're trying to go to that's right. We need to
it's
go
right
to
over there. It's over that way.
what?
Yeah, I just remembered.
It's over there. It's over there.
Listen, I forget things, okay? Sue me.
I can relate.
I have some friends who can help with that.
It's not everybody that comes on Lawyers and Dragons and says, sue me.
And breaks character to do it.
Okay, all right.
No,
The
that-
Ecuador is over there. Hardy is
That
getting a headache.
that wasn't a character break. That was fully in character. Rona was asking legal advice in the last episode, so
Oh no.
she's fully prepared.
All right. Well, if Ecuador is over there, we should probably just start walking now. Get up to the city.
Yep, we should. And you know what? Ecuador has some pretty cool shops and stuff. If anyone needed to stop and do shopping for any reason, considering it's my birthday. And then she just like skips on after everybody else.
Hey, Ghostblade. Hey, listen. So real quick, don't believe the birthday thing. All right, she thinks every Tuesday is her birthday.
Every Tuesday. Okay.
How old does she think she is?
I'm gonna be really careful about what I say to because the breathing on the neck thing is still bothering me a bit. I don't like that feeling.
Oh, he seems really uncomfortable. You're having a moment. I'm gonna let you process this.
Yep.
You all find yourselves walking not very far from where you start here, and you find an immediate path that takes you back onto the main road. And you see the city of Ecuador in front of you.
Man,
Very-
we're good at this.
Very large, magical city where you can see the very unique architecture. It looks very bright and energetic. It looks like there's actually magic holding buildings up, and they're just floating, levitating in the air.
Lima's just gonna look up and be like, "That doesn't seem structurally sound."
I was gonna say that's called poor construction.
My eyes are wide with wonder and awe.
Oh my
As to be
gosh.
expected.
The enthusiasm of you people is just killing me.
Usually when you say a building's being held up by magic, it doesn't mean that it's a good thing.
Okay. All right. Let's just try and get inside without having any trouble, okay? As you all approach the city gates, there's these giant gates held up. You see people are entering in. People are coming out, going in and coming out. It seems like there's merchant carts moving through. Hardy says, "Oh, that looks like my cart that I used to have. That looks like one of mine."
Blue
Are you
cheese
getting
cart.
nostalgic, Hardy?
I am missing the good old days of entrepreneurship. Once I got into politics, everything went downhill.
As often happens.
Changes you. It changes
Not the
you.
first person to say that.
That pack money, man, that changes you for not always for the good stuff either.
You sound like you're talking from experience.
We'll save that for a different day.
Is this from your royalty days, Ghostblade?
Or save it for a different day. Right now, I'm thinking about the blue cheese that Hardy tried to make us all eat.
The fact that you don't want to talk about it now makes me want to ask even more.
That's understandable.
See, every time I get told not to do something, that's like the first thing I want to try and do.
Serona has really raised the sassiness level of the party.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, it's a good thing.
It sounds like it's a busy thoroughfare. Is that accurate?
That is an accurate description. And so I throw it to you. What do you all want to do as you're standing here? You're looking ahead at seeing the city walls.
I don't like that many people. I'd be interested in seeing if there isn't a door to slip in or some place to get out of the main thrust of folks here.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Sure. How about a 14?
On a 14, you can see that there's this main entryway that you're heading down right now. You're basically on kind of this just regular path coming out from the woods. And you see that the path itself branches down and continues south. There's people coming up from the south. You enter into the city ahead, and you could see along the walls towards the east, towards the east side of the walls. You see that there's kind of a tower there. It looks like some kind of a guard watchtower. And you see that there is a door by that watchtower. But that is also, there's a guard standing by there as well. So 2 entrances is what you see. The main entrance with all the people, and then a guard tower.
I would like to approach the guard tower.
What are the rest of you doing as nobody approaches the guard tower?
What carts and stuff are in my immediate reach?
Oh, no.
Perception check.
Mm-hmm. 20, 21.
Okay, on a 20, you see that the first cart that's passing by you has these giant fish on them.
Yeah.
Giant fishes colored in these like magnificent hues of blues and reds and greens.
Yeah, but like real fish, like I would have to eat that thing.
What other kind of fish would you be thinking of?
I don't know.
You see a fish, you don't have to eat it, man.
It's on a cart. I wanted to steal something.
You see another cart off in the distance with somebody out. This person's outside of town, and you see that this person is holding up what looks like jewelry and finest diamonds. They are the finest diamonds in all of eternity.
Oh,
That's more like it.
That's more like it. I want to go steal one of the things from his cart.
What is Serona doing?
Serona is trying to go over and like squat down in the dirt next to Hardy to talk to him.
Okay. What is Laima doing?
Laima is following behind nobody just to make sure that he doesn't get into issues with his guard tower.
Okay.
What issues could possibly happen?
Nobody. You approach the guard tower. You see the guard standing there, kind of a short beard, middle-aged, holding a very large spear and wearing basically full plate armor. Halt.
Hail, friend.
State your business.
We are here to visit Renquestador.
Requador. It's Requador.
It's not a Supreme Court justice.
You can very easily go through the main gates there and be cleared to enter the city.
I have a problem with large groups.
He just
Laima's just gonna kind of like look at him sideways, like what?
Persuasion check, because I believe that's true. Is that true?
That is true.
Then that's a persuasion check.
14.
Okay. On a 14, he just kind of looks at you and blinks. Okay. You still have to go through the main city gates.
But friend, we're from Requistador.
It's Requador. It's Requador. Laima whispers again in his ear.
This is our town.
Now
Deception check.
it's a deception check.
Now it's deception check.
18.
Oh, so much better.
He has to insight check that. But we are going to jump over to Ghostblade. You are approaching this cart where this gentleman is standing there. Finest diamonds in all of eternity. Step right up. Finest diamonds. How are you approaching, and what
I
are
like
you
that
doing?
Jerry Seinfeld is here.
Are there people that I can like? Oh God!
Who are these people?
Oh, no.
I have no idea, Jerry.
Oh gosh, it gets worse.
I love
Or
it.
better.
It's both. Is there a crowd I can like sneak through where he doesn't see me immediately approaching, or am I just making?
You could
there-
you could stealth check approach.
I'll stealth approach if I can. Just do a stealth check. You said.
Yes.
Well, it's not. That would be a 26.
Yeah, 26. You very much approach through stealth. The guy does not see you. And you're able to make your way to the back of the cart. You're behind him, more or less, the back of the cart. And you see that on the cart itself, that there are these bowls with these gems in them. Some of them glow. Most of them don't. And they strike you as something that looks very similar to diamonds. You're also going to see that at the base of the cart, there is a sliding door, small sliding door with a lock point on it, with a key lock on it.
Well, I have lock picking tools. Can we making? He doesn't see me, so I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Give me a survival check.
Ooh.
13.
On a 13, you get 3 of the pins into place, but you do not get all of them on the first go, but you did not fail. With that, jumping over to Serona, you just sat in the dirt next to Hardy, who's sitting there and looking around like, so you got roped into this too, huh?
Yeah, I did. Kind of. But that's pretty cool. I mean, you're here, so like, it's not so bad.
Yeah, I kind of just want to get my number one best friend back.
Oh. Yeah. I understand what you feel because, like, Fluffy sometimes goes missing for long periods of time, and it's a little stressful.
Yeah, is
Fluffy?
Fluffy?
Who's your number one best friend?
Number one best friend is my buddy Pip. He's a little mouse. He wears a red hat.
That's really cool, like the little boy that we saw earlier in that weird vision-y picture-y thing, right? Red hats must be so in style right now. I should probably get one. Maybe you could get me one for my birthday.
I see this was just a sales pitch to get birthday presents, and I feel
No,
really,
actually, I sat
really
down in the dirt because I just wanted
insanely
to come
betrayed
up
right
to
now. I can't tell you how upset I am. This is like sales pitch. Like you might as well have been trying to sell me insurance at this
But-
point.
But you got to admit it was a really good approach.
It's just, oh my gosh, I can't. You are an absolute trickster. I thought
Exactly, thank
we were
you.
having a moment. I was going to share my
are.
feelings, and instead you were like, buy me things.
No. That was just like a little side note thing. Like, what are you? What you can share feelings. You were asking me a question about the Fluffy, I think. Yeah.
What I was going to say, is he real or not? Because like I don't.
Oh,
think
he's
real.
halfway. He's halfway, bro.
Okay.
I'm pretending harder and harder every day.
Okay, and with that, we jump back over to Nobody and Laima, who are dealing with that guard. And he has rolled a natural 20 to break through your deception.
Oh no.
No.
It happens.
You don't own the town. I'm gonna ask you to step back and go through the main city gates and be cleared to enter Ecuador.
Friend, I did not mean I owned this town.
But wait, what do you mean by be cleared to enter?
Right, you'll have to be. You'll have to state your business at the gate to enter.
I bop him on the head.
Oh, nobody.
Give me a strength check. I bop him on the head.
Did nobody just do something stupid?
Oh!
Oh yeah. Limer's just gonna go. Oh no! What did you do?
Laima, as you got Laima, as you're kind of standing from a vantage where you're like 2 or 3 feet behind him, and you just watch him with a very straight arm lift his hand up and bop him on the head. You hear a very loud bang as he hits him really hard, and the guy just
The stars around his head.
stars around his head and collapses.
She's gonna. Oh my god. She's gonna like look around instantly to be like, does anybody else see this right now? Like, is somebody else gonna come and get us now because of this? And then at the same time, she's gonna nobody. What are you doing? Why? We could have just walked in the front gate with everybody else.
Sometimes it goes badly.
What were you
I was like-
expecting?
She just like shakes her head and she's like, why did I decide to come with him? I knew that something like this was gonna happen. Why did I do this? And then she's gonna look around the corner like from the gate to see like is there anybody else around and can we just sneak through? Like quickly sneak through before anybody sees us.
I would like to drag our friend to any nearby shrubbery, underbrush, or bushes.
Lima, perception
You're
check.
so stealthy too.
Friend.
Nobody. Are you doing this stealthily, or are you're just dragging?
There is no stealth.
Like, are you looking around and perceiving your surroundings, or are you just going?
Yeah, we're trying to not be seen doing this. Sure.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Okay, that's a disadvantage.
It is a disadvantage because you have plate armor and he has plate armor.
Oh no.
I'm giant.
Yep.
So, you know.
Lima,
Yep.
as you look
As
around,
expected.
and Lima, you don't see anyone in the immediate vicinity, but you do notice that there is a guard up on the wall who you could see looking out in the distance, not looking down. So they're
Okay.
not looking in your direction. They're looking out.
Okay. So what Lima's gonna do is in the direction, like off maybe like 20 feet away in some other bushes that are not in the eyesight of what nobody is doing, Lima is going to thaumaturgy some voices, like some people being very loud and like as if they're fighting. They're like yelling at each other.
And what are they saying?
They're like, hey, you can't take that. That's mine. No, that's mine. They're like basically just fighting over some kind of object that they say that each other doesn't own.
Okay.
This is being
And then
the
like you
opposite
and then you
direction
hear
of
like
me,
a
right?
like a punch sound.
Lima, it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna see me. 9.
Nobody. As you drag him away, both your armor and this guy's armor make a ton of clunk, 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 clunk. And you stuff him into some shrubbery. Do you take his weapon? Or do you stuff
no,
that away?
and I
as
try to
well?
be gentle. I'm trying. I try to just lay him down gently in the shrubs.
Be gentle. You just bashed him in the head with a 22.
There is an obnoxious dent in his helmet too, from where you did.
Well, that'll be harder to get off then.
Yeah, you successfully toss him into the shrubs.
Lightly lay him.
You
Not with
successfully
a 9.
lightly lay him, toss him into the shrubs. Jumping back to Ghostblade. Ghostblade, you rolled a 13. I need you to roll a stealth check as the guy is like looking around trying to get customers. So what do you do?
Stealth check is a 26.
You remain hidden. He does not see you.
I'm going back to the lock.
Okay, I'll give you another survival check.
28.
You successfully pick the remaining pins, and you open up the sliding door.
What's inside? Can I see?
As you open up and see inside, there's no immediate light in there because it's in this cart. But you see like through the slight gaps in the wood that makes up this cart, you could see the sunlight poking through, and you see inside what looks like a little lock box.
Is it
Which
removable?
You would yes, you recognize immediately that is his coin purse.
Uh-oh.
I'm going for that, and I'm trying to grab one of the stones on the way out.
Okay, so give me, because you rolled hot, you're able to pocket that lockbox, no problem. But as you pick back up, give me a sleight of hand to reach and grab one of the rocks. And are you grabbing one that's shiny or not shiny?
Oh, 11. I was going for a shiny one.
As you reach forward, there's a slight movement of the rocks, and they make a little bit of noise as they collide with each other. But you are able to successfully get a shiny diamond that's about this big in size.
That's
You
a diamond.
take it away, and it is shiny.
It's a big rock.
What do you do?
Pocket it and sneak away.
Give me a stealth check to sneak away.
23.
You successfully sneak away, and he doesn't notice anything.
See, every now and then I can act like a rogue.
Did you close the door before you snuck away? On the cart.
No.
Okay. All right.
I can rogue, he says.
He didn't see me on the approach. I didn't engage with him in any fashion. He didn't see anything about me leaving with anything. So if he sees it open, he makes the accusation out to the public, and then I can get lost in the chaos. There's logic.
You can also get lost much more easily if he's not accusing people of stealing.
Have you considered bopping him on the head?
No, the thing is, when it was asked of me if I remembered to shut the door, I would have said I would have shut the door. David would have said, do another stealth check to go back and shut the door, which is additional risk that I would have incurred in trying to do that stealthily.
You may be right, but you also had the option of saying I shut the door while you were there.
See, this is lawyers. This is.
Bringing the lawyers to Lawyers and Dragons.
On brand. All right, so Ghostblade, you get away. Do you sneak back to the city? Like, just sneak towards the city, or where do you go back to?
Going towards crowded area.
Okay, yeah, you get back in line. Ghostblade, you're walking towards the town to get out of the area. Serona, what are you doing?
Still sitting with Hardy, about to ask him another couple of questions.
All right, I think I'm seeing the hood of Ghostblade popping up in the crowd, so maybe we should start moving in that general direction.
Okay. One last question for you. These three people you showed up with, it has occurred to me that, first of all, the person I found you in company with earlier is gone. And
That's
now
right.
you have three completely different people, and one of them is called Nobody. And there was distinctly a chocolate bar called Nobody. Are these the chocolate bar people?
They are chocolate bar people, yes.
Okay. What is the pretty one's name? She's like really
Ghostblade.
cool.
Nobody. You
be,
already nailed it.
I want to be like her.
Wait.
No,
You'll
she's
have to
really
be more
cool. The
specific
one-
because I am definitely a pretty one.
Okay, yes, you are really pretty, but I already know you. So like you're already pretty and you're like cat pretty. I'm talking about the one that's like I can like grow up and be like her. Like she climbed up on top of the thing and she like cooked them from behind, and I want to do that.
Oh, that is Laima. Maybe not the greatest of inspirations.
No, she's totally the greatest of inspirations. I really like her.
Okay.
She has trouble with
I'm
fences.
going to do everything just like her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So what
going
does she
to...
like? Can I buy her with presents? That works for me, so I'm just asking.
She likes
I feel
bacon.
so uncomfortable being talked about like this.
I'm so sorry.
Cute animals that's her weakness.
She
Cute
likes
animals.
cute animals.
So
She
do
likes
I.
she likes crossbows and shooting crossbows at people. She says really funny things and then does attacks.
Okay,
Bacon.
okay, cool.
Just
Cool,
if
cool,
you see
cool,
bacon
cool.
on the way into the city, grab some.
Cannibal thing is up for discussion, but
Hey, it's also up for discussion with me too. So, like, we already talked about this. When they're chocolate, are they still people? We don't really know.
Well,
Anyway.
I have the other guy we were with, the one who got all the blocks of cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he rode the flying monkey into battle.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a ghost pepper now.
Oh, see, I don't like spicy food, so that's probably safe.
That's okay. He's a spicy guy.
Yeah, he kind of is. Yeah, it's a really accurate description. Can we go inside the town now?
Yeah, we have been walking this entire time.
I want to go shopping.
I'm afraid of what that entails. Jumping back to nobody, you have successfully put the guy into the bush. Laima, you have scouted out that
I love
there's
hearing
not
your accent just like slowly disappear as you transition.
It's like on a fade.
it's yes. Sometimes it gets stuck and you have to really shake it off. But Laima, what are you two doing?
So assuming that we have not been detected by the guy that's up top, and he's successfully like distracted by the thaumaturgy,
He's definitely distracted.
while nobody is putting this guy gently down. Laima's very interested in just getting through inside just as quickly as possible so that nobody sees them. So that no one sees them.
Thank you.
You go to open the door. The door is locked.
Oh no.
What do you do?
I'm gonna search our guard for keys. I'm also gonna take his boots.
Why boots?
Nobody likes running in the mud.
He can't pursue.
Boots.
Are you going to give them?
You mean
are you
nobody
gonna give
does
them the
like,
Hardy?
or no one does?
Is Hardy going to be Puss in Boots?
Fear me if you dare. Nobody have successfully stolen his boots as he rolls unopposed. You also find a series of keys on this man's belt.
Okay.
You go and
So
open
we're
the
gonna
door.
take the boots, and then we're gonna try to use the keys on the locked door.
You use the keys and you find one rather quickly that opens up that door. You go
Yes.
inside.
Oh yes.
Before you is an entryway. There's two pathways. One is an immediate staircase, spiral staircase that goes up to the top of that tower, which you have now seen. The other entryway leads into what looks like an office. There are 3 desks in this room. There are no people in this room. And on the other side of that is a door that you can only imagine goes out into the city.
I would like to search the desks.
Okay, give me an investigation check. And what is Laima doing?
She's gonna do the same.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
15.
Okay.
10.
Laima, you find a series of documents that you don't really recognize that talk about the expansion of the city guard barracks. And you find another note that is requesting more desks because people are tired of standing while going to work.
She's gonna look at that and be like, I mean, people have fought for standing desks. What's up with that? I don't know.
You find another note of disgruntled another request. It seems like you found the HR desk. You find a disgruntled note from guardsmen who are saying they want at least a railing at the top because they are afraid of falling off the side of the wall because there's no railing, and it is a serious hazard.
Meets HR.
Yep. Yep. Laima's looking through and she's like, I mean, this makes sense. It makes perfect sense because, you know, it's going to happen. It's going to be a lawsuit. I mean,
nobody, as you look through the other desks, you open it up and you find sitting there are 2 what looks like sigils, and you recognize him from what the other guard outside was wearing. And it looks like kind of a pendant that you'd be able to wear that is an identification that you are a guard.
All right. Can I try to affix it to myself in the same fashion I saw on the guard that got bopped?
You can very easily do that, and you succeed at attaching this guard sigil to your armor.
Did you say there's a second one?
There is a second one.
I would like to grab it and hand it to Laima.
Are any of the guards that we have seen thus far not human?
You've seen a couple of elves, mostly human.
Okay.
But they are, it's a diverse group of guards.
I think we can all be equal here.
All right.
You hear from the veil as the 2 of you talk.
Laima's gonna be, she's so focused on reading the papers that when nobody hands her something, she doesn't recognize it. Also, because I was not paying attention. I'm sorry.
It's a guard emblem.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We can be guards.
Be heroes.
Just for one day?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think the emblems will last for longer than one day. I don't know.
Laima's gonna say, you know what? It's worth a shot. Why not? And then she's gonna put it down on the desk really quick. She's gonna look at the papers and pick up a very large like feathery pen and just like sign off on all the requests that she saw. So you know, the railing and all those things, and it'll say, yes, emphatically, I 100% agree. This is absolutely a correct request. Going with it full speed ahead. Boom.
What name do you sign on the signature line?
Is there a name on the paper?
There is. It just says ensign.
She's gonna sign as Lumu.
What?
She's not gonna sign with her own name.
No, I understand that, but you didn't have to sign it Laima or any derivative of Laima. You could have signed it like Miss Applebottom or whatever the heck you wanted to call
How about Lady Sylvania?
Lady Sylvania. Yeah, pin it on her.
She's gonna look over at nobody and be like, oh, why didn't I think of that? So she'll scribble it out and then write Lady Sylvania.
No.
I feel like I have Ghostblade in my head all the time.
That'll get him. Lumu crossed off Lady Sylvania.
There is no whiteout in sight.
And then she'll say to nobody, like, what? I mean, does she not have nicknames? Maybe she goes by Lumu. I don't know.
We're going to get to the end of this. We're going to be fighting Lady Sylvania, and she'll be like, I've taken on the designation Lumu.
Lumu.
Oh, Andy wants to pick the name in chat.
That is dangerous. That is very dangerous. I will tell you.
Okay, cutting back to Ghostblade. Ghostblade, as you walk through this crowd, you begin to hear, I've been robbed! I've been robbed! I've been robbed!
Sounds like Rob has been doing his business.
Yep.
Ghostblade, not Rob.
Sounds like a rough day for that shop owner.
Help!
Oh, you thought I was going to do something. No, I'm going to keep
Guards!
walking.
Guards, help!
It'd be even funnier if you actually decided to help.
I have been robbed! And then you see the two of the guards start walking through, moving towards that guy, and they don't interact with you at all.
Yep, so I'm just going to keep walking towards the entrance.
You make it to the entrance, and you notice that up ahead there is kind of a fence of sorts, a wooden fence up, with a guard on one side, and it's kind of an entry point where they are asking people to reveal their identification and state their business before entering into town. You see that there's one way going in, another way coming out. Standing next to you at this point would also be Serona and Hardy, who have caught up with you. So you are a group that is together. And what are the two of you doing? What are we doing? Are we going in? Are we stating business?
Yeah, can we go, please? I'm like really getting bored. There's a lot of dirt out here.
Then why don't we just go in? Maybe we can tell them that we're shopping for a birthday gift for Serona. And that's our business.
That's perfect business because it is my birthday after all.
And
that's a momentous occasion.
I feel like we're enabling some kind of issue here, but whatever you say.
Hardy, you are a business cat, correct?
I am a business cat.
Yes, we discussed this, that we might in the future work together at some point. Just look at this as a business proposition.
Firstly, the way you phrase that is quite unsettling. Secondly, then you also revealed you think every Tuesday is your birthday, which makes me very concerned.
Why is that concerning? It's every Tuesday's my birthday, because my birthday is on Tuesday. Duh.
Okay, she's going to get violent and summon the Fluffy. We should probably keep going.
That was my original thought.
Yeah, you guys move up to the front, and you see that there's a guard there, an older gentleman, bald with a long white beard, wearing armor, and you see that he's got some kind of a sigil on his armor, and he says, "State your business."
Birthday business. It's my birthday.
We're here to get. We're here to get the young lady a gift. We're here to get the young lady a gift.
Do you have?
She's just like getting uncomfortably close.
Do you have the proper identification?
You're supposed to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Do you have the proper identification?
I am a child. I don't actually need identification according to law.
He's now looking at Ghostblade. Do you have the proper identification?
Of course I do. I left it inside the square, so I need to go back to get it. I had just slipped out.
Deception check.
It was either going to be a deception or I was going to do something incredibly stupid, and I figured that I had exhausted some of the stupid stuff today. 19.
19. You left your identification inside.
I had to go tinkle, and I like only do my business in the woods, so.
You know what he's going to do, right?
And just be on your way at that point.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
And as you guys are walking in, he's going to look down and say, "Wait, is that cat with you?"
Yes, this is my cat. Not my business partner. He is definitely just my kitten.
At which point we jump over to Nobody and Laima. No, the two of you. You're still in that guard's room? What are you doing?
I'm checking the door that seems to lead into the city.
The door is unlocked.
I would like to open it.
As you open it, you see the town is bustling and moving around you.
Okay. Well, Laima, I think we should go and see if our friends need any help.
Sure. I mean, maybe they had some better luck going through the main way.
I can't imagine any better luck than we've had.
I mean, I suppose you're right. You know what? We did a good thing today. Okay, we made sure that tower had some railings up top. I mean, that was a real danger for these people that are guards.
Yes.
I mean, it's just,
that's what I meant.
The guard's got a nap.
I mean, seriously.
That's what we're known for, making things safer.
Absolutely. We should definitely pat ourselves on the back for this one. So then she's going to say, like, well, okay, we probably don't need these guard patches anymore. At least maybe just pocket them so that they don't look weird to people. Maybe just kind of pocket them and we'll just kind of blend in.
Okay.
What do you think?
I mean, I think it's useful for us. to look like we are officially here, I think we'll get less questions about why we're doing whatever it is we're doing.
Or maybe more questions if people are coming up to us and asking questions about guard stuff and we can't answer.
It's not a magic depot. We're not customer service.
And while this discussion is happening right outside the doors, jumping back over to Ghostblade and Serona, the guy is now pointing at Hardy and saying, does that cat talk?
No.
No.
Both of you deception check.
I'm actually pretty good at. Oh yeah, I'm pretty good at this. So this is gonna be okay.
Oh crap!
That is a 26.
So my no. Can I just fade the no off? Like just.
Yo, Hardy just rolled a nat 1 to deceive.
Oh no!
That no was a meow.
I was gonna say, did he actually say no?
He said meow in like a very proper.
Meow. Wait, that is Hardy the cat. Guards, capture him.
Oh no!
Can I pick Hardy up?
Yes, you can pick him up.
Do I hear the call for guards?
Yes. So the two of you will hear this as not so far away down the road a bit. You see as two more guards with spears and undented helmets come running forward with their spears drawn.
No,
That's
I
him.
like the good qualification of undented.
Yes.
I will draw my sword and I will run as if answering the call for guards.
Laima, do you follow?
Yeah, yes. She's gonna take the patch out of her pocket again and like put it on her shoulder and be like, okay, here we go.
The two of you run forward. You see that there are 3 guards surrounding Hardy with spears pointed at Hardy and Serona. What is Ghostblade doing?
Are any of the guards distracted? Is there any way that I can either sneak these two in around behind the guard that are, or you know what? No, that seems really aggressive. How attentive is the guard right now?
They seem very, very focused on
Well,
Hardy.
have all of the other guards focused in on us?
They're focused more on Serona and Hardy than they are on you.
Well, that seems like a loaded, suggestive comment. Like I can possibly dip away and leave my friends to just fend for themselves.
Whatever do you mean? I don't mean to assert anything like
It's
that.
so tempting too.
We will not leave Serona and Hardy to torment in pain.
Who said anything about tormenting in pain?
Your voice went up an octave there,
Who
David.
said anything about that?
What do you mean?
So
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna take the opportunity to sneak into just the background, like 2 people away, to try and get out of this guy's peripheral to the extent that I can do something in the future.
You're Homer sneaking back into the bushes.
Kind of like so that in the event that there comes an instance where I can come in and jump in and do something that's effective, I'll do that.
Okay. Yes, you move away from the conflict just enough. Nobody and Laima, what do you do?
What seems to be the problem, friends?
That's the black cat that we are to capture and bring to the prince.
How do you know? How do you
Are
know
you
that's
sure?
the black cat?
Because he said meow.
I think that's what cats say, friend.
While this is happening, Serona is going to turn on the waterworks and start wailing and sobbing, tears, snot. They're trying to take my kitten away from me. I demand to be taken to the highest authority in this land.
That's
We just
literally
had a
what they
community
just said.
relations seminar. Why are you torturing this small child?
She's,
Lima's gonna jump in too and be like, "What? Are we in the business of tormenting children? What are you doing?
Okay, time out. First, Ghostblade perception check. Serona deception check. Nobody in Laima also deception checks.
This
That's
should
a lot
be
of
a
checks,
persuasion
David.
check.
I'm perceiving at a 12.
Okay.
Oh no. Lima's deceiving at a 5.
I've deceived at a 7.
Oh God.
I deceived at a 23.
Oh! all right. So, Ghostblade, as you're looking around, just trying to understand what is happening here, and as you look over, you see one of the walls, and there is a parchment poster hanging from the walls that just says "Wanted," and it's got a face and a picture of a black cat that looks like this.
Wow.
And it says "Wanted, Hardy the cat," and it's drawn. It's not. It's a drawn image. It looks like this. Cutting back to the guard, it's looking at Serona. He firmly believes it, and the guards there that are holding the spears go, "Oh no!" They start moving their spears out of the way, like they don't mean to upset her. But then the main guard looks at nobody in Laima and just looks the two of you up and down and sees the badges. Who are you two people?
We're new.
I don't recognize either of you.
Lima's going to say, yeah, you don't want to know who we are. We were sent in from higher up
This
to
is a bad
oversee you
idea.
guys.
This is gonna go terrible.
Because obviously these kinds of problems are happening. Thank you very much. So thank you for giving us a very early image of what it was that we were supposed to oversee. We just got here and we already see these kinds of problems. What are you doing?
This is
you
why they're
walked
trying to
through
defund the
the HR
guards.
shack. You didn't become HR.
Deception check with advantage.
She signed her name to the paper. It's a binding contract. She's now a warlock.
Okay,
You
first
don't
roll
want to know
is
the name
17.
Moo Moo.
Okay, 17 is the roll.
With advantage?
Yeah, the next
Okay.
one was 9. So 17.
17. Guards, stand down. There's clearly been an altercation. We've made a mistake. I apologize for this
I
error.
want to be taken to your boss. I want to be taken before the highest person in this city.
And
Right
then Lima's
now.
gonna rush up and be like, "Okay, it's okay. We'll take care of this. Come
No,
with me."
I won't be silenced. I want reparations.
No one is
Nope.
going to
I have been
silence you. It's okay. How about this?
I've been caused
These
great
guards-
emotional distress.
Meow.
Ma'am, it's
Can
gonna
they
be okay.
see
How
me?
about
Can they see me? Can I pull out the shiny little stone and just hold it up so Serona sees it?
No, she's gonna know. Lima's gonna like step forward and kind of calm Serona down and say, "Okay, it's okay. What's going to happen?" And she's gonna look back at the guards again, this is going to happen, right? They are gonna take you into a store and buy you one item of your choice. Does that sound okay? And
She
she's just
just,
gonna
like,
stare at the guards
winks
and
at
be like,
Laima.
right?
I don't like this. That is not satisfactory enough. I want to be taken before the highest in the land.
We can absolutely do that. And I will escort Serona forward into the city.
Well, we will send the two of the guards to
Who's
travel with you.
who's in charge here?
That would be me.
No, above you. You're a little fish in a big pond, buddy.
Meow. Hardy nods approvingly. I am the head guard of the gate.
Yeah, I got that. You're
Perhaps-
really
Lima's
bad
gonna-
at it.
Lima's gonna step forward to him and be like, "I'm sorry, what is your name?"
My name is Gruffus.
Gruffus. Is that your first name or your last name?
That is my first name.
What is your last name?
Aurelius.
Gruffus Aurelius at your service.
Mr. Aurelius. Mr. Aurelius, what you're going to do right now is you're going to take your butt right up to the office in the tower up there, and you're going to meet me for a meeting in about 30 minutes.
As you command.
All right. Stay there until I arrive. Don't leave before I arrive.
Hashtag don't mess with Lumu.
But
meanwhile, we will take these individuals up to higher ups and we'll take care of it.
Perhaps we should just all escort you now, as he looks over to the other guards, to his Royal Highness.
No, you're going to leave us.
Introduce you there.
We
Yes,
will. Trust
I
me.
will take that. I want that
Trust
option.
me.
I want to go to His Royal Highness for sure. My daddy
Laima.
is really important and powerful.
Meow, meow, meow.
Don't worry.
This is
We
called
will
a
be
stack
taking
deck.
care of that.
No, this
You
is called a
gentlemen-
stack deck.
You gentlemen do not need to escort us. Believe me. We don't need an introduction. We know them much better than you realize. And then she's gonna quickly walk away with like pushing Serona and Hardy and everyone else forward to be like, get the fuck out of here. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hashtag don't mess with Lumu.
Oh my god, it was so great. It was so great because she said butt up there and
You find yourselves walking in the general direction away from this group. The group of guards stand there and they are a little concerned with what has happened and they feel very embarrassed. And Gruffus Aurelius turns back
I
and
am so sorry.
begins working. He resumes working on bringing people in and out of the city. And then you all begin to hear off in the distance approaching. I've been robbed! I've been robbed!
I'm just gonna.
Here you go, Laima. You got people covering you. No worries. Thank you, Vintage Willow.
Can I pocket the poster off of the wall?
Oh, absolutely.
That's because I just want to pocket that poster of Hardy.
Yeah,
For
you
reasons.
you take the poster down.
And then when I hear the person saying I've been robbed, I'm just gonna chuckle under my breath.
You guys make your way away from the main group here. You find yourselves on the road of the town, successfully escape. There are other guards walking around on patrol, but it's mostly just people going about their normal business. And what you notice is that most of these buildings are magical in nature. The signage is more ornate than you had seen before. The way that the buildings are designed seems odd, and there are ways that it's the architecture is just not normal from where you're from. It's very unique, very magical. And I turn it over to you guys. What do you all do?
That comment.
Pebbles and drops of blood.
You see the city ahead of you. What do you do?
I'm following them. Like I'm sneaking in the background so that they're not.
Okay.
Serona just
I'm just
turns
enjoying
around.
this. I'm just enjoying watching all this.
Serona turns around really quietly and goes, I'm really glad that kind of didn't work out because, guys, I cannot go back to prison.
Lima's still recovering from the scene.
Yeah, we may need to talk about when to push the act or not, because we can keep you out of prison, but we were teetering on the edge there a little bit as you demanded more recompense.
Well, yeah, but I've got some experience here, and being taken to the highest authority in here is actually a pretty good idea, usually.
I don't know. The prince here is Eternity Lord, so probably, maybe, I don't know. I mean, we had good relationship, with Prince Martin. I had a good relationship with him, but I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, it
maybe too
sounded
dangerous.
like the prince was the one that was actually looking for Hardy. So maybe bringing him directly to the prince was not
The
the
only
best idea.
person who has seen this image is Ghostblade at this point. So, to be fair, nobody really knows why he's wanted.
Nobody knows, or no one really knows.
No one really knows.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we could probably maybe be careful. I'm looking around. I see lots of guards. Also, yeah, maybe we shouldn't get caught, or try to not cause a ruckus. Also, why the two of you are wearing guard patches?
Because they're useful.
Clearly.
But you're
It
not
was
guards.
useful.
Well, and why were you pretending to not be a magical talking cat?
Touchy.
Touchy? No, not touchy. Just establishing why people pretend to be things they're not.
Oh no, it's the thing you say like when you have a comment and then another comment comes back and it's like kind of beat your comment, so you say touchy.
Oh,
Touche.
Yeah, touch. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I also have pronounced that touchy, so I don't really know.
Anyway, I think perhaps if we were going to get through here, we should probably make to the other side of the city, because that is where we need to go. Get on the other side of the city, get to the other gates, so we can escape. But there are lots of guards out, so we need to be very careful as we move through the city.
Hardy, we just got here. I think it might be too early to escape, don't you?
It's never too early for a good escape.
I am very nervous as we stay here. I might, they're clearly on the lookout for black cats, so I may not be super safe here.
Maybe we should get another black cat, put you together, and then nobody will be able to tell.
Or, I'm sorry to say this, Hardy, you're not going to like it.
No,
We
don't
might
say
need to
it.
put you in a bag.
I am not going back in the bag.
Well, actually,
I am a free Hardy.
I think I could give you a little disguise.
A little disguise.
Yeah, a little disguise.
You talking about like fake mustache?
Well, maybe. I don't
Maybe a
know.
red
Hold
hat.
on. And so, DM, this will be your discretion, but
Yes.
prestidigitation says that I can make a color appear on an object or a surface for 1 hour. Would Hardy's fur count as a surface?
Please turn him purple.
What color are you
Please
turning
turn him
Hardy?
purple.
She's turning him a light minty green, actually.
Oh, that
Your
is
favorite
so
color.
obnoxious and fantastic.
I love it.
We all love a mint chip.
What have you done to me?
I made you not the black cat from the poster anymore.
I feel like I belong on a Christmas tree or something.
I
You're
mean,
the
cats
Grinch,
often
but a
find their
cat.
ways into Christmas trees, so I guess he'll fit right in.
I feel like I don't blend in at all now. Now
No,
I'm
you
more
absolutely
visible.
do. You are my magical cat. See, that's the thing. Everybody thinks that by wearing black and hoods and being like all like moody, like Ghostblade dude over
Yeah,
here,
Ghostblade feels seen.
you think that you're being like suspiciously sneaky.
Do
but
they know
actually
that
you
I'm like
stand out
walking
real
behind
bad.
them?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, she's pointing directly at him, like she knows he's there. Like they think that they're blending in, but actually, did you know shadows aren't actually black? They're kind of like a deep purpley blue. So, it's all kind of about perspective, I guess you could say. So basically, if you want to blend in, sometimes you just stand out. Like, look at me. Have you
The best-
ever even?
The
would
best
you
way to
know
blend
that?
in is to stand out.
Yeah.
I
Would you
like
ever
it.
know that I have escaped from prison lately? No,
No,
you
but
wouldn't, except for the fact that I told you that. Because you know why? I'm just like an obnoxious little kid. So
telling
It's the perfect
nobody
cover.
to stand out is the worst advice you can give nobody.
well, he already stands out quite a bit.
Which
He
means
has
I'm
no
blend in.
self-preservation. None.
As this is going on, and you guys are having this conversation, you hear a very loud banging coming from the south, the direction that Hardy was saying to go to. You hear very loud banging, not unlike the kind of banging you would have heard back in Squirrel Town when it was under attack.
Uh-oh.
What do you do?
Is there a store to slip in by us?
Roll a perception check.
Uh, 10. But it's a solid 10. It feels good about itself.
It's a very confident 10.
You don't see any stores. You see a restaurant that you're able to duck into. And there are a bunch of patrons sitting there. There seems to be a bar towards the back of the building.
Anybody hungry?
Bar? Yes, there's been so
I'm
many mentions of food during this episode.
Starving.
Oh, you meant in real? Oh, okay.
Ghostblade, I'm glad. All right, let's eat.
I'm starving.
And
Hopefully they have
with that, you will all grab a table as you continue to hear a very loud boom banging coming from down into the city. And you all sit in a booth, pick up menus, and that is where we're going to end today's episode of Lawyers and Dragons.
Laima's looking for bacon, just
a
in
dream.
case anyone's wondering.
And
That's exactly how David wrote it out before the episode, too.
Totally.
the menus all go up slowly over your face.
Everybody, thank you so much for being in Lawyers and Dragons today. David, Alita, Serona, Rob, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And everybody in chat, thank you so much for hanging out with us and having good jokes and having a great time. It's been a great Saturday. And I would love to tell you we look forward to having another episode with you next Saturday, but alas, we do not. We have some kind of other thing we will be doing next Saturday, hopefully, that we're still arranging. But it will be a 2-week hiatus until we're back doing a Lawyers and Dragons episode. Is that right, David?
Yes, that is right. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Okay. And are you doing a Talking Dragons after this or no?
I am not today.
Okay. So no Talking Dragons this week. And we're off next week. Sorry about that. But we will be back in the same place, on the same channel, on the same time in 2 weeks from now. So we'll see you then. Check out the store. Do all the fun things for YouTube. Make it happy. Hit all the buttons that you like. Upvotes, downvotes. It's all good. YouTube loves them all. Do those things. And thank you so much for joining us this Saturday. We'll see you next time.